need to be ridiculous. I'm just sitting by myself in my living room. I just sit by myself in my living room and film video about plant. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have gotten a few plants lately and I want to talk about them. I've never really done a haul on this channel. I feel like I've just posted a few like older unboxing videos from my Instagram. And I just wanted to say, one, sorry if this video seems a little like smoky. My humidifier is going crazy because my apartment faces south and I have my windows open today because it's hot in here and I need some cold air coming in. So sorry if it's like a little hazy. Two, sorry if you can hear traffic because my windows are open. So I'm sure no one cares, but I just would like to say that. And three, I hope everyone had, ooh, I did a little, I don't like that. I hope everyone had a good and safe Thanksgiving. I hope you were responsible, but still were able to get a little bit of pie. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've gotten a lot of plants lately. Like, I don't know what's happening, but my boyfriend and I are kind of just like, we have no inhibition whatsoever and just don't care and have just been buying plants lately. So, whatever, I guess. Whatever. It's actually really nice because it's something that we can bond over and, you know, like go to the greenhouse together, and it's always something to talk about, you know, so it's nice. But I have, let's see, how many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 plants here. Some of them are more uncommon or more unusual than other ones. Some of them you may know. Yeah, so we'll just get started. Let's plant talk. I think I'm gonna talk about my Philodendron Florida Ghost first because I only mentioned it in a video a few weeks ago for the more like uncommon and common plant video, that one. But since then, a new leaf came out and it's not as white as I would have hoped, but like I said in that video, I said that the place where it was in was actually quite dim, like when I picked it up. And it was like fresh from shipping and like all this other stuff. That's why this one leaf still looks kind of floopy and sad, but it has another leaf coming in, and this new leaf that just came in is really like, it's obviously more minty than this one, mostly because I think it's still hardening off, but feeling hopeful about it, hoping that the next leaf that will come in will be nice and bright, a little bit whiter, maybe a little bit more minty, because I have this right by my southern facing windows in my apartment and right by my humidifier, so I'm giving it everything that it needs. I just hope that it will whiten up. I hope that the person that sold it to me wasn't a liar, I'm just kidding, and gave me Florida Beauty. No, not a Florida Beauty, a Philodendron Florida, but I'm kidding. You can tell that it's a ghost because it has that, it's like that brighter minty color. So anyway, that was plant number 1 that you've already seen. Plant number 2, I actually have bought 2 of these. I got them from Steve's Leaves a few weeks ago, and Steve's Leaves has the thing where you can put in your email when something's out of stock, and they'll email you when it's in stock. So I got the email saying, hey, these are back in stock and you can buy 2. So of course I bought 2. These are Monstera Siltepecana. I have it in this nice like concrete pot right now, but let me take it out so you can see it better. This is one of them. Monstera Siltepecana was on my wish list for a very long time. I've never seen it in person until I got it in the mail. And I had to order 2 of them right away just because I'm like, I want 2 of them, but if I want to cut one up, sell it, give it to a friend, whatever, I could do that. They were $25 a piece, not bad. And they're gorgeous plants, and it was really cold the week that they shipped, so I was surprised that they came with a heat pack. I didn't have to say anything, and they came really nice and fresh and looking good. The leaves on these are, I think I said before in my video, like I have other Monstera around my house, and the leaves are usually either, like my Lechleriana is a little crinkly, the leaves are thicker. You know, Monstera Adansonii, it's got those crinkly fenestrated leaves. So I was surprised when I got this one, and I noticed that the leaves are like thinner on these, and they have a different like kind of feel and texture to them. They have a beautiful color, and then they have that like, my boyfriend said it's a plant that looks like it has abs, because, you know, the coloring on the leaves looks like it has a 6-pack. So this plant is showing me up, but I absolutely love these, and I'm glad that I finally got 2 of them so I can hopefully share it with people in the future. But yeah, really happy that I kind of just splurged and went for it with that guy. And it looks really good in this concrete pot, so whatever. And then the other one that I recently bought from a local greenhouse, it's in the same concrete pot. It's a Thematophylum Xanadu, which used to be in the Philodendron family. Now it's in the Thematophylum family. I have another Thematophylum down here that I don't want to talk about. I used to have a really big Philodendron Xanadu, and then, or Thematophylum Xanadu. When I moved into my apartment that I'm in now, my kitchen has cabinets where I have plants above them, and I forgot about it up there, so it died. And I wasn't able to find one of these for the longest time. This one is baby, because the one that I had was like pretty tall and the leaves are really long, but really excited to have one again. This one's really cute and tiny, so I was like, I can't pass it up. I also, if you sense a trend, I'm buying a lot of 4-inch plants right now, and I talk about this with my boyfriend, and I was like, I don't like having a bunch of tiny little 4-inch pots around my apartment, and he's like, that's like the majority of what you have. So first of all, he called me out on it, and then second of all, I was like, you know what, God, you're right. And I don't like that I have all these little 4-inch plants. I want like, I either want like really big plants or just like a general like better mixture of sizes. But and all these ones I'm showing today are 4-inch, so sorry, but really happy to have another Thematophylum Xanadu in my collection. And from that same plant shop that I went to with my boyfriend, it's a local one in Milwaukee, and they have been starting to get in like a little bit more rare stuff. Recently they got in the Alocasia Dragon Scale that my boyfriend bought for $100. And what else did they get in? Oh, they got in a Philodendron Torridum, and they got in a few pink princesses that were like $500, and then they had a Monstera constellation that I was on the wait list for, so they called me when it came in, but I wasn't aware that it was going to be a 4-inch Monstera constellation, and they were going to be selling it for $550. No. So when I got that voicemail, I was like, I'm not even calling you back. Just like, forget it. Like, there was a place near my parents that had them for like $260, and I should have got one then, but I didn't. I really should have, but I'll be on the lookout for that. Anyways, I digress. This is the second plant I got after the Xanadu from that place. It's a Calathea orbifolia. I don't have one of these, but my boyfriend has one, and I love it, and I love it whenever anyone has one, like on their Instagram or whatever. I'm not the best with Calathea. If you remember from one of my videos from the past, I said that I was no more with them. Some relationships are hard to break. What can I say? I got a little baby guy, and I feel like I'm going to be able to take better care of it. My other Calathea that I had them on the floor. Like, I had them as floor plants, and I just... Something about like plants near the floor, I feel like they get bugs easier. I don't know what it is, so I am keeping this one like on the table next to my bed so I can keep a good eye on it, make sure it doesn't get bugs. So it's cute. It's a little guy. He has a new leaf coming in with some brown edges and some brown edges here, but I mean, I haven't even watered this since I got it, so I'm excited to take care of this. I'm excited to see what our journey is like. It'll probably end in death for one of us, not sure. The next plant I got was from, oh my God, I don't remember where I got this from. I think Bros with Hose, maybe? I don't remember. But really excited to finally have a Hoya Macrophylla, macro something, ow, hit me in the face. But I just love the leaves on these. I have this one in my southern facing windowsill actually, so it gets direct light pretty much all day long because I want the leaves to turn more white. Like these new leaves coming in are kind of green variegated, and I'm not sure if that's because they're still hardening off or what the deal is, but I've noticed that the edges have been turning really nice and pink, getting that sun stressing from being in the window. So hoping that the variegation will turn nice and white, and it has a really long thing going here, so I'm hoping this guy will grow nice and big, even maybe in this winter. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, really excited to have one of these. I love these like corrugated cardboard leaves that are just like extremely thick and just really nice looking. I love Hoya so much, so I feel like you guys know that by now. But yeah, really excited to have this one in the collection as well. And the next two plants, well, it's 3 plants, but 2 of them are the same. So these are the last ones. It's like time for the rare plants, rare and uncommon plants in this collection. I bought, well, actually I got them early for Christmas, but I got 2 Monstera Peru yesterday, 2 of them. I'm screaming about it because I love Monstera Peru so much. Can we talk about that? Hello? So I don't remember how much they were. I think $35 for both. And okay, so this greenhouse is like near my parents' house, and the guy just will like get a ton of rare plants because apparently he has family overseas. And so he'll get plants in the mail, like from them or whatever, and then he'll have to, you know, bring them back to life from shipping for so long. And he will get in the most like random things. Like he had like maybe a dozen or so billieti, just like a bunch of Monstera constellations the one time when I went. He has all this stuff, but they're always like trying to grow them to be better plants, and they're always on the tables that say not for sale. Same with these, they didn't have price tags in them. But every time I go in there, I'm like, hey. And he'll end up selling me, you know, he calls them unrooted cuttings, but they're clearly rooted. I pulled them out of the pots yesterday when I got there, and the person helping me had to call the owner and be like, can he take these? So I got 2 of them. I mean, I'm gonna pot them together, and I don't know what else to say. I feel like everyone knows everything about Monstera Peru. They are just gorgeous plants. The bumpy crinkliness of them, and just that coloring, I can't. It's everything that I like in a plant. So really excited to have those finally in my collection. It was one of the items in my wish list that was bolded. My wish list has been getting shorter and shorter, so I'm really excited about that. And then we have one more plant that I have wanted for a very long time as well. My boyfriend had gotten a really big one of these, and he was going to give me a cutting eventually, but alas, I am impatient and I wanted one now. So when we went to the greenhouse when I got the Peru, he just had these sitting out on a tray table, you know, and it was just like, oh, $25 a plant, whatever. So it's a Skindapsy Moonlight. It's very, as you can see, it's literally 1 leaf with 1 on the way. So kind of a risk. I might put it in my propagation box, but again, I don't ever want to pass this up if I see this in person. So I was gonna buy 2 of them, but it was like, why do that? Like, you're only gonna have 2 leaves anyways then, because they mostly looked like this. But really excited to have this one. I love Skindapsy so much, and like I said in my video, I think it was my last video, I said that I want to have more just like varieties of similar plants. So I have a bunch of other Skindapsys, but the Moonlight was one that I've wanted for a while. And sorry, my boyfriend has one where he had put it under his grow lights, his large plant, and after a while, you know, these really started to get nice and silvery. So I'm really excited to see this guy grow. Hopefully I can keep it growing through the winter. I might put it in my propagation box. I'm probably gonna buy a bigger one because the one that I have is too short and I need things to be able to stick up. So thank God I have a floor to ceiling southern facing window, so I can keep it moist in that box, put it right in front of the window, and everything that goes in there just pops off. So it's very exciting. But this was the last one of all of them. I feel like we kind of ended on a high note here with these 2 guys. So, I mean, I can't ask for more than stuff like this, you know? So yeah, these were just some of the plants that I've gotten recently. There's a few other ones that I've bought recently, but I feel like if I talked about more than 8 plants, my video would end up being longer than an hour. Recently I got I'm looking at it right now, a Hoya compacta variegata in the mail. The picture that was on the website made it look a lot better than it is, or that it was the one that I got. So a little disappointed in that. Don't really want to show that one, but yeah, I'm feeling like I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I feel like I'm going through like waves with my plant care and wanting to talk about plants. Like it comes and goes in waves with like, I feel like that's any kind of hobby. When I was a really big painter, I would go through these waves of being like, I'm uninspired, I don't want to even think about painting, whatever. Sometimes I'm like that with my plants, and then things end up dying, and then I'm like, Jesus Christ, I need to take care of my plants better. So I feel like I've been a really good plant dad lately, and everything is doing a lot better than it was for like maybe the past month. I've been doing a lot more pest management and actually taking care of things like my Ficus lyrata, and like paying attention to them and making sure that they're getting what they need. Same goes with me. So trying to do well here. So I have, you know, a bunch of plants here that I can pot up, and then I have some other ones too. So maybe we'll do a repot with me video coming up soon. Maybe I'll do a little Q&A or something. I don't know. But I do also want to say thank you so much to the Potted Together podcast for, well, technically it was just Adam that talked about me on the podcast, but all three of you guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for, you know, talking about me on the podcast and saying that I'm cool. Because I don't necessarily think so, but you know, I like what I like. I like to wear weird little hats, whatever. So it makes me happy that other people actually like listening and you know, following me and hanging out with me. It's a really good feeling. So thank you so much for, you know, talking about me on the podcast. And then I have my little freak out on my Instagram, which is PlantTalk with Logan, if you want to follow it. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. And this is, you know, a new project for me. I'm a full-time graphic designer, and I just really love plants. And I used to work at a plant shop, and that's what really kind of put things into motion for me. But I've taken it a million steps further than I did when I worked there. So it's really exciting to have a channel and to, you know, talk about something you love and kind of feel like I can do whatever I want. I own the channel, I can do whatever. So yeah, you can follow me on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube if you want, and comment anything below that you want to. And if you have any questions you want to put below, I can maybe answer them in a repot with me video coming up or something. But yeah, I just want to, you know, take it chill on this channel and just talk about plants and the things that I love. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you maybe in the next couple of weeks. All right, see you later.